my God. Welcome to the
today?
60s.
Oh my gosh.
It's December 7th.
Hairspray Live Day. Woo!
Hairspray Live, and also
Holy
a great,
shit.
with swag, and also a great Live at 5 guest in one of your favorite new shows.
John Cariani from the band's visit at the Atlantic Theater Company. I love this show, so we'll talk to him in a second.
And I haven't seen it yet, and I'm freaking out. I need to go see it.
I can't. It's a David Yazbek musical. What are you waiting for?
I know, it's important.
Ridiculous.
So anyway, but yeah, Hairspray Live, you guys, are you going to watch it? We're all going to watch it. And we're going to be tweeting and maybe wearing this, maybe.
You're freaking me out.
And we're going to be doing all kinds of fun stuff, right, Caitlin Gallup? We're going to do all sorts of fun stuff. So follow us on Twitter, on all the social media outlets, right? We'll be everywhere. We'll be everywhere. We're gonna,
mostly in front of the TV, though, singing along to Good Morning Baltimore.
I'm so ready, so excited. This is like such a well-written...
He's been wearing this all day. It's really awkward in meetings.
Can we talk about how well written this show is, Hairspray?
It's such a good show.
I mean, this is like Peter Pan. I'm sorry, a little rusty.
You don't have to diss another show just because you love Hairspray. Peter Pan is a classic.
Wait a minute, and I was listening to the album,
Peter Pan?
which is weird because it's a live broadcast, but the album's already out.
Oh,
but
that.
Jennifer Hudson
Big
has
blonde
never,
and
no one has ever sung that song, and there have been a lot of amazing Motormouth movies.
yes.
Don't get me wrong, but that song, freaking out. Anyway, but I also want to give a shout out. We've all been following Hairspray. We all know what's happening. But can we give a shout out, please, to alphabetical order? Camilla Martin, Judine Richard, and Shayna Steele. Who are they?
The Dynamites.
The original Dynamites. I just want to give them a moment because I feel like maybe we haven't been giving them enough moments. They're the original Dynamites from the Broadway production, and they're doing it tonight. So have a great show, ladies. And, of course, Ricky Lake, Maria Stuart Winokur, and
Harvey
all the
Firestein.
stars. Incredible. So anyway... Hairspray. It's exciting. I'm going to keep this on my head, and we're going to talk about the news quickly.
That's normal.
Speaking of Hal Prince,
Are we speaking of
so Prince of Broadway, the long in the works
Very
sort
long
of
in the
Hal
works.
Prince musical review, Salute, is finally booked for Broadway.
When?
Next summer.
Okay.
August. It starts August 3rd at MTC's Friedman Theater. They did it in Japan.
Yes, they did.
Yes. And
Who is directing this Hal Prince review Salute? Hal Prince.
Yeah, and Susan Stroman.
Susan Stroman.
But Ramin Karimloo did it, Sheila Hensley did it, David Yazbek did it, Emily Skinner did it, Josh Grazzetti did it. Hopefully some of them will do it on Broadway. I don't know for sure. It's a really fun... I didn't see the finished show because I've never been there to Asia.
It's really hard to talk to right now.
But I watched it.
It's all good.
But I watched a rehearsal of it, and it's going to be really good. It's like a greatest hits thing. Okay, this news item is very, very strange. Out of the blue, it just suddenly got announced that somebody's doing a remake of Little Shop of Horrors,
Yeah, what's
the
going
movie.
on with that? What's happening?
This
I don't
makes
understand.
me very nervous.
I'm concerned.
Because
I'm worried.
The original Little Shop of Horrors film is one of the most perfect film documents of a movie musical. Can you guys agree with me? We're getting nods in the room. That movie, Ellen Greene,
She's a legend.
we love you.
Hi, Ellen. I know you.
Audrey, we love you.
one
Rick
and only.
Moranis, brilliant. Steve Martin. Frank Oz directed it. It is so it's so good that I'm nervous. But let me give it a shot. So sorry, do I sound too nervous?
You sound like you have
Greg
an opinion about
Berlanti, I wish you luck. He is directing it, apparently. He's a producer of Supergirl and the Flash TV shows. And Matthew Robinson is writing the screenplay. And as RuPaul likes to say, don't beep it up. Because
the wig will come out.
Little Shop of Horrors is a good show, man. It's a good movie. Oh my God.
It's a great musical.
Okay,
Great
quickly,
music.
we have some great stuff on the site. Gorgeous photos by Matt Murphy of the Holiday Inn Ensemble. Some of those amazing dancers. Check that out. There are pictures of the School of Rock anniversary. Happy 1-year anniversary, School of Rock, which was yesterday.
Right.
Correct. And we have a really cool music video with Tick Tick Boom, Louder Than Words, which is like such a great Jonathan Larson song.
It's really hard to take you
Nick Blamere, George Salazar, and Lily Cooper. Check out that video and go see Tick Tick Boom. It's only running for another week and a half.
So what do you do?
I have to do like a really intentional turn of my head with this. It's like
you need to do a little flip. Do that. That's good. Well, don't dent the do.
So you guys are going to watch Hairspray Live, right? I'm not the only fool, right? Okay, well, I'm excited. It's going to be a big hit.
Of course, it's Hairspray. It's a great show.
All right, I think I'm done. Let's bring the real talent in here. And I'm going to take this thing off my head. Thank you for watching.
Finally.
Who's here?
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. John Cariani. Come sit down, John. Hi, John. You're one of my favorite people ever. All right,
How are you?
I just want to gush. I'm fine, thank
Wait,
you. I'm
I'm
very excited for
slowly.
Hairspray. This is a very this table is not stable.
Okay.
It's not a stable table.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good to see you.
I love the band's visit, but it's based on a movie, right?
Yeah.
That I don't think that many people saw. I didn't see the movie,
Nope.
so I
it's
just
called
went
the
in. It's called The Band's Visit,
Band's Visit. Yeah. It's an
See how-
Israeli movie.
and
I
you.
think from the late '90s. I think.
And it's a
95,
really
96.
quirky story about an Egyptian band that gets lost on a trip to Israel.
Yeah, they go to the wrong town.
They go to the wrong town where nothing is
I don't
really
want to give
going.
anything away, but
That's all I'm saying.
all
You
we
were
can say,
transported to a place you've definitely never been in musical theater.
That's-
How's it going over there?
I mean, we don't know. It's weird to make something brand new like this because we don't know what it is, but we're pretty excited about what it is.
It's a pretty big cast.
Yeah, I think
You've
there's
got Tony
14 of us.
Shalhoub, 14
Yeah,
people.
Tony Shalhoub and Katrina Lenk are our leads, and they're
It's
they're
gorgeous.
so good.
Now,
Katrina
I bumped
Lenk is so
into
good,
you.
and Tony is so good.
And you were like, this is about nothing. It's not about nothing.
Well, that's what it feels like. It's about nothing.
It's a little meandering, but it's so much about humanity and
Yeah.
about people helping each other.
Well, one of my friends came who is a smart person. She works like at the medical examiner's office. She's a really smart person. She was a little nervous.
We have to tell them what your connection's at, but we'll get to that.
No,
in a
she
second.
does what I did on TV.
What you did on
For
Law
real,
and Order.
and that's how I met her. She introduces
You've
her
got
to me.
friends in high places at the Emmys.
Anyway, so we become friends, and she came and she was like, I was a little nervous about seeing a show about Israelis and Egyptians around the holidays because
yeah, it doesn't
after all
sound
that's
like warm
happened
and
in
fuzzy.
as she said, after all that's happened in the world, she's already a little blue, and she was really happy to see that this is a story that sets you up for a story about Arabs and Israelis, and it's Egyptians and Israelis, and it's about people being really good to each other.
Yeah,
It's kind of cool.
it's really good. And you play. Let me see if I can pronounce this correctly. Itzik.
Itzik, yeah.
Itzik.
Yeah.
A new father.
Yep. Not a fantastic father.
Not the best guy ever. Not the best guy ever. And you do your trademark kind of, you know, a little anxious about certain things, perhaps a little uncertain.
Yeah.
You're very good at doing that.
Thank you.
He's
think-
very good at being uncertain on stage.
I think that's how I live, so.
That's how we live.
Yeah.
I'm going to take some questions. Oh my gosh, people have so many questions. Oh, people want to know what it's like working with Tony Shalhoub.
I mean, he's so good. I mean, it's hard to. They're both so good. Katrina and Tony are so good.
They are.
I don't know what
I can
else
vouch
to
for
say.
this.
They're just so good.
Are they as good off stage to you? Are they good people?
Yeah, Tony's
They're good leaders of
from
the
theater
company?
before he
Yeah,
got
that's
all
true.
famous in TV. Like he loves doing this, and it's a real ensemble. I mean, it's we all do it together, which is
And the
really
band
exciting.
really plays. They jam,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
which is pretty awesome to have that.
Yep. And working with David Yazbek and Itamar Moses and David Cromer is
It's amazing.
Very
It's
cool.
the direction of it is so subtle
yeah.
and so. I love this show. You have to go see this show. I wish you would extend this show so everyone could see it.
I think it's extending to the first, and we
I
might.
know, but that's not enough. It needs to extend
Well, we
more.
might go a little bit more. I
Can you
don't know.
please put that in an order for that for me?
Yeah, I'll write.
Thank
to
you
them.
so much. We have questions.
What's it like? Tony Shalhoub's awesome. I don't know what else to say. It's kind of cliche, but he is. So.
Were you a
Yeah.
fan of his before?
Yeah.
And now you're like buddies.
Yeah. It's kind of cool.
Okay, someone is asking.
He also went to the University of Southern Maine for college, and I'm from
Okay.
Maine, so that was very exciting.
People know that you're from Maine, John, because
I
you
know,
wrote Almost Maine.
I know, but that was
the
exciting.
most produced play of the last 2 years, more than Shakespeare. This is so crazy. How do you feel about that?
Fine, I feel great about
You
it.
feel fine. Whatever, it's fine. What am I
I don't
supposed
know
to
what
say
to
about
tell
it?
you.
How many productions of Almost Maine are going on right now? Like 1 million?
A lot.
Yeah.
There are a lot. It's very
I'm
popular.
sure there's
over
someone
the
right now
holidays.
watching who is in a production of Almost Maine. That must be amazing. How
It's-
often do you go and see it?
Not that much. I mean, I go if people invite me, and
If you're in a production of Almost Maine, you need to write a letter to the Atlantic Theater Company and invite John Cariani to see
I try to go
it.
if they invite me.
No, I think you
yeah.
should see it. It's a great show. And I'm serious, it beat Shakespeare twice. Like it's like
You
Almost
already said
Maine,
that. You already said that.
Midsummer,
It's
and I'm
okay.
embarrassing you. Another question we have is from Elise. What is the funniest backstage memory from Something Rotten? There's so many funny people in that show.
Oh my gosh, I gotta think about that. Funniest backstage memory. My favorite onstage memory was when the set didn't work during one of our previews, just because Brian Darcy James was such a champ. I froze. I was like, I don't know what to do. The set broke. Like that's all I could think. Like, what are we gonna do? And then Brian saved the day.
What
And
do
I
you
was like,
do?
oh, that's what you do. You keep
You
going.
just keep going.
Funniest backstage story. Oh gosh. Okay, my favorite isn't. It's really it's. Christian Borle scared Rob McClure once. He hid in his bathroom and scared him. I think that's after I left the show though, so that's my favorite post-show backstage story. Because I guess
the reaction
Christian used to scare. I think he used to scare Brian, and then he started scaring Rob. When
like
Rob
just
came
hiding in the bathroom,
hiding in his
jumping
bathroom
out.
and jumping out and scaring him. And then one day, I think he had Will do it to Rob. I'm not sure if I'm
Will
right, though.
Chase did it to Rob.
But anyway.
It's just like keeping on the tradition.
Yeah, that's
like
my
it.
favorite thing that I heard of. Oh, we also had "Welcome to the Renaissance" in big letters in Rob's dressing room, because when he came into the show, we welcomed him, so we had "Welcome to the Renaissance," and I transformed the letters, and I don't remember what I made it say, but it was really, it was really funny because I don't remember because it's different things now.
It doesn't matter anymore.
I don't remember. If
That
I
was
remember
a
by
great
the end
story.
of this,
Thank
that was
you.
really good.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
I love you so much. I
Yep.
love this guy so
Yep.
much. People are now everyone's saying that they're in Almost Maine because everyone's in Almost Maine. We know. Hi, welcome to Almost Maine.
I'm very honored, just so you know.
He's a great writer, and he can act, and he can sing. It's amazing.
Well, singing is
You're in a musical right now.
yeah, but
Okay.
it's not my favorite.
Leah's asking, did you get to see the new revival of Fiddler on the Roof?
I did.
So
Yeah.
obviously,
I went because I'm friends with
John
Adam
was
Cantor, and it was really
in
fun to
Fiddler on
hang
the
out with
Roof,
him.
he
and
was am I saying it right? Model.
we said muddle. Some people say muddle.
Muddle like puddle. I always forget.
But
Yeah, you saw it.
yeah, it's such an.
Did it feel weird?
It was a really out of body experience because I got so nervous when the music started, the way I used to feel, and remembering I hadn't thought about it or seen it since, and so remembering being in it was weird.
Very different productions. That was a
Sweating.
gorgeous production.
They were both gorgeous, I thought. Danny Burstein was awesome.
So good.
Um,
So it was good for you to revisit that.
yeah, it was weird
Bring
though
back
to
the
be
memories.
watching it and feeling like you're in it.
Do you feel like you were going to miss your entrance?
Yep, a couple times. Just had a little bit of like, whoa, oh, you're not in it. You relax.
Oh yeah, no, just stop. There are people behind you.
That was
They want
really
you to sit
interesting.
down.
And being proud of
Adam
that's such a
Cantor
beautiful
and all
story. And yeah, and knowing Adam, being proud of it, it's silly, but he's pretty great, and he sings like crazy. Like that guy can
Oh,
sing.
yeah, he
See,
can
that guy
sing.
sings. That guy
You can
sings.
sing, John.
Yeah, but
It's like a
you know what
therapy
I mean.
session.
No, it's not. I'm just being truthful.
You're so truthful. That's what I like about you. You're very sweet. Lucianne, and I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly.
This is so cool that
says-
you can like do this. Like,
I
this,
can
I'm
do
so
this.
impressed
It's
with
like
the.
interactive.
the tech is
She's
very
asking,
cool.
what did you do to prepare for the role of Itzik, and how is that different from your preparation for Nigel from Something Rotten?
Well, Nigel was kind of me, so there wasn't a lot of prep to do. Do you know what I mean? Like, they put it on to me. Like, I did a reading of it in 2011 or 12, and they said, that's the guy. So they kind of helped it.
They shaped it
helped
for
them
you.
along. And Itzik already existed. And the hardest part for me was the Hebrew. We had to learn to speak Hebrew and speak with Hebrew accents. And we always sounded French for a long time. And we have a dialect coach who would hound us. His name's Jonathan Rabif. He's also in the play. He plays Sammy. He's awesome. And he would give us a lot of...
What word was like tough for you?
A lot of them were tough.
Oh, really?
The Hebrew-wise?
Yeah.
I have to say,
You have to put a lot of ch. There's a lot of
it's
ch.
the difference between like ch and r, and learning the difference between ch and r was really hard.
And you're not Jewish. Cariani's not Jewish.
Like I had to say, "Ani choshev she'roseh petach tikva." I had to say that, and that was pretty good, right? It sounded like.
It really sounded
Was
good.
that okay? Let me know if that was okay.
That didn't sound French at all.
Yeah, but we sounded French at the first because our R's were wrong. That's what they told us.
Chris has something nice to say. Are you going to get embarrassed?
No,
Or
I'm fine.
okay, here's the thing.
I mean, we're open.
Chris says
tomorrow,
you were
so-
the nicest person he's ever met at the stage door. Now, we don't know how many people he's met, but possibly other people in your cast. Just saying.
Well, thank you. That's very
Thanks,
nice of you.
Chris. That was very nice.
I mean, I haven't done a lot of this, so I'm still very excited about it, just so you know. That's probably why. A lot of people have done this for a long time, and maybe they're more tired.
More jaded. God,
Maybe,
my
I don't
face.
know.
We're talking to you, Christian Borle. I'm just saying.
What?
Okay,
No,
I'm just kidding.
he's
I'm
the
just
best.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
my God.
Haley asks,
He's the nicest guy.
he is such a nice guy. I was joking.
Like, seriously.
I just want to see him freak out. It's
No,
so easy.
he's the best.
Haley asked, do you have any advice for a budding playwright? And then she says, thanks again for reading my play. Hi, Haley. What's your
Hi,
advice?
Haley. Write 2 minutes every day, because I'm really lazy and I hate to write, but if I make myself do 2 minutes a day, I'll do it, because I'll do 2 minutes. So,
And then you'll just keep going.
and then sometimes it turns into all day, and then you actually get something done. And if you're young and you do 2 minutes a day, that adds up to like 15 minutes a week, which is an hour or two, what is that, an hour a month? If you
I
think
can't
about
do
it,
the
it adds
math,
up.
but I will say that
It'll add up, and it's
if
worth
you're
it.
young, you will have more time to write. That is
Yeah,
true.
seriously do it. If you just try to do it all at once, it won't happen. So just little,
Break it
tiny,
down.
manageable chunks.
That's helpful. We're going to take one more question. We got to go run.
That's it. This
Let's
is fun.
see. Yeah, that's fun.
Thanks for doing this, whoever's watching.
There's like a million questions.
really cool.
It's not like two people. It's like it's like everybody.
I just love that you're so tech savvy.
Okay,
mean,
everybody's
I need-
excited about the band's visit. There's so many questions. They're all talking about Almost Maine. What's your advice for all these people out there doing Almost Maine? All 6 million of them.
Don't make it silly. Make it sad. It's a sad
really
play.
good advice.
Mhm.
It's really good advice. Go see the band's visit. In case you didn't
What about?
notice.
Is there another question or no?
Yeah, we can. That was the question. Do you want me to ask you another question?
Oh, that was the last question. Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be a band's visit question.
Jamie says we still laugh watching your bits on Mean Tweets.
Oh yeah.
Would
Tate
you
Reinders.
still
Tate
totally
Reinders.
do Muppets the musical?
I want to be a Muppet. I do.
Kermit?
Yeah.
That's perfect casting. That's
I'd
all I'm
love
saying.
to.
You guys, have fun watching Hairspray. Go see
Oh,
the band's visit. I
Hairspray.
love this musical, and we'll see you tomorrow.